I wanted to show you some more creative ways that I use one of my favorite combos, the solar wind and also the volume delta. The way I've got the volume delta set up is to only show the medium and strong delta. For the weak delta, I've got it set to transparent, just the numbers. This helps me more clearly see when we're getting some bigger moves in the delta. So this solar wind candle here, we've got a short signal, but I like to wait for confirmation. I like to wait for a break below the signal candle if I'm looking short. And right here we've got positive delta, so not super excited yet. This candle though, we get 600 on the delta for the NQ. This is a NQ 1 minute chart. And we've broken below this trigger candle. We dropped down over 20 points there. Here we get a long signaled candle on the solar wind, waiting for price to move above this candle. We do here on this candle, and we also get some decent sized positive delta coming in. We move up over 15 points from that candle. Here we get a solar wind short signal, as well as some strong negative delta. Price also moves below this candle. We drop down 20 points from there. Here we get a long signal on the solar wind. But if we're waiting for any kind of confirmation, there's no major positive delta coming through at all here. And we never get any confirmation of a breakout above the top of this entry candle. This candle, we get another short signal on the solar wind. And you can see we have some negative delta coming in. Price moves below. We get more strong negative delta. And from this candle, we come down almost 100 points. This long signal on the solar wind, once again, we never get any breakout above this signal candle. This next candle never goes above the signal candle. And on this next solar wind signal, we get some more negative delta coming in. Price moves below the entry candle, and we move lower. Here we get a solar wind to the upside along with a bunch of positive delta. Although looking back at all the negative delta that's come in this morning, a little pop-up is expected, and not necessarily a guarantee of a trend reversal. The next two candles do not move higher than the entry signal candle, and usually I like to see the price break above or below on the very next candle. By the time we poke up above these highs here, we're not getting any moderate or strong delta here. And on this short entry candle, no strong delta coming in. This solar wind signal, we get some moderate delta coming in, and we get some nice movement above the entry candle. We also move above these previous highs here, and more strong delta coming through. And from this point, we go up another 20 points. So a lot of great signals just in the first 45 minutes of the New York Open. So for the volume delta indicator, on the NASDAQ 1 minute chart, I'm using 400 for the strong, 250 for the moderate. If you're trading a different instrument or a different time frame on the NQ, the strong and moderate numbers absolutely need to be changed depending on what instrument and time frame that you're trading. And for the ribbon colors, you can see for both the positive week and for the negative week in the neutral, I've got all of those transparent. And you can select whatever colors you like for the strong and the moderate. I've changed the ribbon height to 200. That just makes these bars taller instead of having a smaller grid. Just a little bit easier to see. And for the solar wind, everything is default settings except the multiplier trend. I've got 0.5 and the multiplier stop a number 1. And these settings are for catching very, very short-term trends. Trying to catch any possible trend changes right at the beginning. And I've got most everything else disabled except for the bar color. And the only condition I have is the trend start signal sprinting. Definitely two of my favorite indicators. I just thought I'd share another unique, creative way that I'm using them. The great thing about NINZA indicators is that they are so incredibly customizable. You could come up with so many different ways to use these. I hope you got some good ideas for your own trading. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.